you.
Oh, I saw the orb. I saw the orb. Mark it in your notebook.
I put it in my journal. Look, there's a good
Ghost
right
orb.
here.
Spot the ghost orb.
Ghost orb. Okay. So we're either looking for a shade, an oni. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Last Register. My name is Abdul.
My name is Cece.
My name is Gilly.
I'm Azim.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Adam.
And this is the third episode of our live episodes. First things first, we do wish for you to...
This guy every time.
No, look at this guy lagging. That's
no, lagging.
Join the club, bro.
It's because of Zine, bro. He had to talk. He had to talk.
Yeah, that came in about 5 seconds of your face moving.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. First things first, can you please like, comment, and subscribe? When you do
like, comment, and subscribe.
It wasn't even subscribe. This is
bollocks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And if you're listening, hit that follow button.
Am I good now?
Yeah,
you're good.
Yeah. Comment below. Would you rather that you'd like to see us discuss in debate, and just some topics you might want to see us discuss in debate. We are trying our best to keep it fun and lively and whatnot, but we'd like to get some input from you guys as well. Let's jump straight into the thing of the week. Who wants to go first?
Anyone actually got a story?
I got nothing.
I have one, but it's kind of shit in it. But it's just a bit gruesome, so a little trigger warning.
Oh my gosh, no!
It's not that deep in it. Like it was just a bit gross in it. Like so basically, this morning, like I woke up kind of early. I started work at 1. But you see how that cupboard, that cupboard there is a bit open, like a tiny bit.
Wardrobe.
The wardrobe, sorry, it's a tiny bit open because it's like overflowing in there, isn't it? So I must have woken up and I went to open my window. Oh shit, I can't point that side. So I'm walking towards it. I bang my foot under the fucking wardrobe, innit? And there's a fat cut. And it's not that big, innit? It's just it was bleeding a lot because it was quite deep. And I was like, alright, cool, whatever. I cleaned it up and I was chilling. Like I said, I woke up a bit early. I was like, cool, I'll probably heal up by the time I need to go to work, innit? So I left it. And then time to go to work comes. I look at my foot, and like it's not scab, but it's kind of like hardened over, isn't it? So it's like it's not bleeding. It's not like an open wound anymore, right? Okay. So I was like, cool. I don't need to put a plaster on it or anything in it. So I put my socks on and I go to work. I come home now. Oh, no. My foot feels fine. I take off my shoes. I'm like, something smells a bit funky.
Oh no, that's disgusting, bro.
But this is the worst part, innit? I don't think anything of it, innit? Like maybe it's been a hot day, a long day at work. Maybe it's just my BO or whatever. So I, without thinking, I just yank off my sock and it literally ripped my skin. Eesh. So I don't want to show you guys, innit? But it's just a lot worse, innit? That's what I'm saying.
I kind of want to see it. I know.
I'll show you after. I'll show you, man, after. But it was so painful.
Was it the same foot fungus foot?
It's the same foot. It's the same foot. But
this foot has gone through dirt.
Yeah, I swear, bro. It's got PTSD, man.
Have you put a plaster over it now? Have you secured it?
Yeah, that's all.
You washed it, yeah?
Yeah, I washed it multiple times. Minor. All
right. Okay, Gilly, what you got for us?
Well, nothing much really happened this past week, but I've just remembered something that happened 2 weeks ago. It was another work situation of me at a till.
Oh, okay.
this one, I think this one will make Adam laugh. Yes. So basically, there was this.
He's already laughing.
I think this Polish family, right? And they were ordering stuff, and I was kind of tired that day. It was hot, and the air conditioning in my workplace is broke, so it's hot.
It's been broken for 2 weeks.
It's been broken for 2 weeks since we reopened, and then so he gave me cash, And
Wait,
I
what
put
the
it all
hell
in.
is
That's a
that?
train. It's the train. You can't stop that. You can't.
Sorry.
The train passing his house.
I was like,
I mean-
what the hell is that?
I mean, if you guys want me to melt alive, I can close my window, innit? Like the Metropolitan line is right there. I can't do much about that. Innit?
Sorry, Gilly, continue.
Yeah, if you guys can't tell, it's hot right now. I'm wearing the wife beater. Everyone's got their windows open.
Got my fan here, but I'll blow my thing.
Yeah, okay. As I was saying, so the dad gave me cash, right? I put it in, I gave him the change, and he was like, "This is the wrong change." I was like, what do you mean? He said, "I gave you 20. I thought you gave me a 10, innit?" So I was like, "All right, cool, 1 second." I went to my team leader. I was like, "How do you open the till again? Because I think I gave him the wrong change." He came in, he was like, "Oh, are you sure he gave you a 20? A tenner?" And I was like, "Pretty sure, I don't really know." And he was like, "All right, we're going to go ahead and check the cameras. You go into your film. When you come back out, we'll deal with it." They didn't check the cameras until after they came out the film. So he was waiting there for like 15 minutes, and they were checking the cameras. Oh, by the way, whilst this is happening, I serve my next customer. I open up the till, and I see a £20 note where the £10 are. So I clocked my mistake. It was my mistake. I accepted the 20 thinking it was a 10. And then they had to wait like half an hour after they finished with their film to get their money back for some reason. That's not my doing. Then the next week, they come back. I didn't recognize them, innit? But they came to me and they're like, "Yeah, it's boss. You don't remember me, do you?" I was like, "Nah." It was like, "You didn't apologize."
Oh my God.
We have a problem.
Yep. I was like, "Yeah, bro." At first, I didn't know who they were, and then I clocked. I was like, "Oh, I know that accent."
Oh, I remember you. I know that guy.
He was
So
like,
they
"Anyways,
ran
okay."
up on you, man. They ran up on you. They were like, this guy needs to hold a beating.
Well, they probably didn't even want to watch your film. They just wanted to see you again.
Real talk.
I'm going to get my apology.
You didn't apologize. I was like, "Wow, okay."
Did you apologize?
Bro, I didn't know who he was for a bit, and then I clocked. I didn't apologize, I can't lie. But listen, that wasn't even
No, you didn't apologize.
because at first I was like, "What am I apologizing for? I don't know this guy." But then when I remembered, I was already like serving him, so I'm not just gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I remember you now. Sorry, man." It's embarrassing.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Could have at least gave him a my bad or something. Like, just
I just laughed it off. I was like, "Yeah, I know you."
You have to do them ones though. You have to do them ones because you stand there like thinking.
But I served many customers. This guy came a week later.
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm gonna remember him, bro."
Oh, that's a good one. Adam, what you got?
it's hot.
It's hot.
Bacon.
It was hot.
Bacon.
I mean, actually, I had a similar interaction with what Gilly had. Like, our workplace, obviously, you need a membership card to enter. And I don't remember when this happened. Like, obviously, there's times that we have to confiscate people's cards if they're using a partner's card or a sibling's card, or who be it. Obviously, if it's not their card, non-transferable, we can't use it. It's just the rules, right? In the situations where you have to interact with a member and consult them, like, listen, you can't do it. Like, sometimes we let it slide if it's not a busy day because people don't really care. But if it's busy, we have to restrict it just so that, like, the store get flown. And then obviously there must have been an occasion where I've taken someone's card, and now there's a member coming in. He's with his wife, and I've scanned their card, and the wife points at me, and she was like she said something to him. I don't know. She's like, and I see her pointing at him. I'm like, "Why are you pointing at me?" I said, "Do you know me?" And he's like, "You." I was like, "Me?" All right. He was like, "You take her card." I was like, "I took her card." He's like, "Yeah, you take her card." I was like, "What are you talking about? I've never met this woman in my life." He's like, "You take her card." I was like, "I wouldn't take someone's card if it's their card." He's like, "No, my card." I was like, "It was your card." He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "So it's not her card. I didn't take her card." He was like, "What's her is mine, mine hers." And I think he messed up like the whole sentence. He's like, "Mine is hers." Yeah. I was like, "So whose card is it?" I was confused on that one. He's like, "You take her card, but it's my card, and you take car." And then I had to like, do it in my head. I was like, "My card." But I was like, "So I took the card from her, but was your card?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "What's the problem?" He's like, why? I was like, and I showed him non-transferable, and he was like, non-transferable. On the back of the card that says it. And this guy's looking, he's like, why? I was like, I didn't make the rules. Why are you taking the card? I'm there arguing with the guy for like 5 minutes trying to explain it to him. He realized, and then like the wife was just looking at me like this, like up and down the whole time. I was like, "What do you want from me? Like, you're holding this grudge for how long? I don't even recognize you or remember you. I don't know if it was the day before. Could have been last week. Could have been 2 weeks ago. Shit, could have been 2 months ago.
You man take bare cards, bro.
Literally, but she was holding a grudge, and as soon as she saw me, she was like, yeah. And
I
then,
know
like,
this guy.
And then when they left, they kept looking back, and the same thing happened to one of my colleagues. Like, me and him was on the door, and then the wife also pointed at him, and she was like, you don't remember me, do you? Yeah. And he was like, no.
I don't know how customers remember like staff.
It's easier for them because they don't come into the store.
It's a single person.
Yeah, there's one person that they're looking for, whereas when you're in the store, you're seeing so many different faces. It's different.
Yeah.
No, but like before I started
Depends how
working
big
where
the
I'm
store
working,
is.
I used to visit a lot as a customer. And I don't remember any of the staff there.
Yeah, but you're not gonna remember unless you have like an altercation with one of them. Like if like how that they didn't like when Adam took that card. So obviously they're like, oh, this guy's a prick. I'm gonna remember your face, kind of thing.
I'm already a prick. I'm still
You know,
a job.
it's like,
If you don't like job, then don't come to work.
Don't like us.
You don't
Just
like us.
enforcing the law.
Yeah. People get butthurt by it.
Yeah, man.
I guess that's my only thing of the week.
Cece, what you got for us?
I had a burrito yesterday.
Why is it always with food, bro?
Always food.
Had sushi.
I don't know. That's what I'd be
burrito.
doing.
It's a big
I had a
fish.
There's a big tuna. Why is it so big?
Why is it so big?
I went to Chipotle, but it was kind of mid. No, it was kind of mid. I preferred,
What was mid?
There's one in
Chipotle.
Chiswick because it like opened new, like it's new. But the one in Baker Street is nicer in my opinion. It was kind of mid. Like the guacamole, it had no flavor. Like it wasn't really bland, and the rice
This
was
guy
hard
laughing.
as well. Like,
It's the way
it
she
was
said
bad.
guacamole.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Guacamole.
I don't know.
Guacamole.
Yeah, it was mid. It was not good. Don't go to that one. Don't go to
The one in Westfield's alright.
There's one in Westfield, really.
Yeah,
That's
alright.
tortilla. That's not Chipotle.
Oh, you're right. It's tortilla. You are correct.
Tortilla.
I don't think I've eaten in
know,
Westfield,
man.
you know.
Tortilla is better than Chipotle in my opinion.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
I back you on that one.
I don't know. Chipotle.
Even price wise and portion wise.
Oh, tortillas so good, fam. They stack
Yeah,
that burrito up.
portion,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous.
Tortilla do good portions. I agree.
I'm laughing.
They
as
do. They do.
Why am I
They do,
laughing?
they do.
Yeah.
Oh, because of doo-doo.
So apart from the burrito and all of that, what else did you do, Teresa? Or is that it?
I was gonna say as well what Gilly was saying. I guess it kind of depends how big the shop is. Like, if it's a small place and you talk to the people, like I guess you can kind of recognize them sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
But what else did you do?
I had a burrito and then I went for a walk in the park with my cousin.
This sounds like year 5 homework.
Literally,
What did you do?
Tell us
during
about
that
your
whole
summer
time?
holiday. Yeah.
just on the spot. Like, yeah, that was
Didn't you
basically
start
it. It's
work?
so hot.
Start work on the podcast.
Yeah, I did start work actually. It's pretty good. It's actually quite. Yeah, sorry. It's
It's
quite like
more important than job.
it's really straightforward, like my job. So, I just have
Are
to
you
manage
enjoying
like
yourself?
yeah. So it's just a lot of computer work and just like general like research about like markets, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I like it. It's going quite well. The hours are good and the pay is good. So yeah, I'm just vibing. I'm just trying to get some stuff sorted so I can start streaming now. I've been streaming a little bit, but just like for
Streaming what?
Bloodborne. But just like for Ashley, like not it's not that serious yet. But someone was watching my stream and they had like 79k followers, which is kind of cool.
Did you
But-
beat the first boss yet?
Yeah, I'm on the DLC now. I'm on new game.
Oh shit! Raw.
Yeah.
I've not played the DLC yet. I'm waiting for a 60 FPS pack.
But how many bosses did you get carried through though? That's the question.
Ashley helped me with Lagarius. Who else did you help me with?
I don't know. You think I remember
That's
names
the
like
only one
that?
I
Nah,
remember.
it's tough.
Logarius and the first boss, and I think that's it. Oh, and the free guys, I don't know what they're called, that turn into
Free
snakes
guys?
in the
The
woods.
snakes, the free
Yeah.
snakes.
Oh, it's
Sounds
been a
like
minute
you had
since
a
I
long
played that
week.
game. Yeah, I'm better to say.
Started from nothing to something.
She started with a burrito.
I had a burrito.
Literally,
That was
the
on my
burrito-
mind.
it's-
There was
it's
actually-
Go on.
Steak was good, like the pulled like meat, but apart from that, it wasn't that good. It was just the rice and the guac that was a bit mid, but yeah. I'd be
It's
thinking
actually
about
gets
food.
fed once a week. It's like, yeah, I had a burrito. They found it at the house. I went to the park.
Nice. All right, Ashley, what you got for us?
Nothing. I'm gonna be honest.
As
I've
always.
got nothing. As always, bro. I'm always making a mistake, or someone's making a mistake. Like someone delivered to my house instead of me last time.
Have you made a mistake this time?
I ain't made no mistakes since,
No
and they haven't made
mistakes.
any mistakes either.
Okay.
I
Glad to
made
hear.
a mistake by being your friend.
But get him out of here, bro.
Yeah, you deserve to be done for that. That was
Yeah,
terrible.
on to the next segment. Welcome to the
That's
comment.
terrible. That's
Abdul say his piece.
Nah, man.
Hello? What me? You
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
me?
Hay fever's kicking my ass. It's too hot. Yeah, we already know your thing of the week, bro.
Well, actually, firstly,
I bled today. Oh yeah, I'm on my period.
actually, got a few things actually. The Euros began since.
Why is it on his turn? Relax.
Bullshit. Why when I start talking, it's
Just
just
skip,
to do
skip
this?
your part.
What's going on? No. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna fight through it.
Go.
The Euros began.
Yeah.
That was fun. The Upset began. So that's another show that we have, a football show. That's on the same channel. You can tune into that.
Episode
Should
one
be
already
every
out.
Thursday. Episode 1 already
Oh,
out.
so episode 2 will be out when this is out as well then.
Yes, episode 2 will be out on the same day as this. So
Man,
check
that's
that
big.
out if you can. If you like football or any sports later on down the line, we'll try and cover maybe American football, basketball.
Definitely.
That should be fun.
Yes, without the pain.
Oh, I drew Spain. I'm not happy.
Yeah, it's actually the other way around. Spain without
from
the S.
that-
The S without the pain. I am tired, bro.
Apart from that,
Just S.
S without the pins.
I didn't even clock it, you know.
Yeah.
I left work early on Sunday, which was great. Love
I
to
thought you
leave
were about
work
to say
early.
you left work completely, bro. Not that
Oh
you
no,
didn't tell us this.
I can't do that. Even I can just. I need to make money, bro. I'm broke. I need the money.
Subscribe now, please. We need it.
And
This
apart from
episode
that,
is sponsored by.
it's been a good week. I can't lie. There was the Christian Eriksen scare where everyone thought he died, which was proper scary.
Yeah, that was
Hope
mad.
he is having a speedy recovery and all that. But yeah, apart from that was my thing of the week, and we will now go into the common room. Welcome to the common room, and today, first thing we will discuss is scary stories. Well, scary stories, but also dumb stories. You know, like things that made us scared, but they weren't really scary. It was just us being scared because we were like kids or being dramatic. You know. And Ashley's gonna take us away first. Ashley, what you got for us?
All right, bet. So I think it was in like year 11.
Okay.
Yeah, and surprisingly, I was walking home with you, Abdul, as we did back then.
Yeah, as we did, we
And-
do all the time, man.
Yeah, and then obviously when we departed, I went down my road, and it was like what 4 or 5, so it's dark. It was in winter, so it's pitch black, and the street light. I don't know what it was, right? Yeah. So I looked at my feet. I was looking at my feet, listening to music, and I was watching my shadow. And for some reason, right, something possessed me. And I swear to God, I saw another shadow, and I thought someone was swinging at me from behind. So I jumped, and I was getting ready to fight. I was getting ready to fight, so I turned around and jumped, and there was no one there. And I was just like, bruh, what the hell
Threw
was
hands
that?
to nothing.
Yeah, literally, I was about to swing. I turned around with my fists out, and there was no one there. I was just like, yeah, I have to go home, fam. That's tough. Someone is chasing me.
So around like, who goes
yeah.
there?
Yeah, literally, I jumped and turned around. Like, I was so ready, but there was no one there. It was actually mad crazy. But yeah, that scared the life out of me that time because I really thought I was gonna get jumped. Turns out it was just scared of my shadow.
Same.
Now there's so many of them. Like, I don't know what it is when you're younger. You just get scared of everything. Like, for example, I don't know why people like adults don't tell kids that houses just creak. I remember not being able to sleep and hearing all sorts of noises, thinking someone just about to run up in this room and I'm going to be dead. I swear to you. Like, what's the story I got for you? I got one like down by where Ashley lives. There's like a little alleyway.
Okay.
And it's dark, but it's a nice like bridge between Wembley Central and Wembley Triangle sort of area.
Trying to think if I know it.
Nah, I don't know if you do.
It's down the road, you know the road?
Rings a bell, yeah.
It's opposite.
Oh, yeah. You take it to go from like Pure Gym and that down.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but I was walking down there and I swear I could hear like a bag of people running behind me. And you know when you hear running, you start running. Bruv, I was running like someone was literally grabbing the back of my hood or something. I was shook. And the thing is, I was running, but I wasn't just running. I was also like yelling. Like, I was yelling. It was so embarrassing. Luckily, I don't think there was anyone there. It was just my imagination playing with me. I got to Ashley's Road and there was lights, so I could relax a little bit. But that little run, it was like, I'd say 30 seconds. It was scary as shit, boy. It was so scary. I don't know what was going through my mind. It kind of reminds me as well, we went to, so we have a friend called Yonis. We went to his birthday party, year 10, year 9, something like that. We have a friend called Osama. He's on the football show. And he and I were walking down this long road, no lights whatsoever. Well, there was lights, but it was like one light every flipping 100 yards. So there was a space where there's complete darkness. So Osama turns back when we're at the top of the road, and he's like, I swear I saw someone. And I'm like, what's wrong with you, bro? There's no one there. Like, he's being dumb. I'm like, why are you being dumb? Don't try and scare me. I'll punch you up. We're not doing that. I'll get scared of it. I'm not trying to get scared. Don't do that to me. So we keep walking down here, and
whoa,
what the
hell is that now?
Whose fan is it?
Where is that? That wasn't me.
Azim.
What the hell?
It's
the train. Sorry, I'm gonna get ready to mute next time that happens. It's,
that was a train?
The blue ones that go super fast. It's that
yeah. So, anyways, he's turned back. He said he saw someone. I told him I'm gonna mess him up if he keeps behaving this way. We crossed the road now, because on that side of the road that we crossed to, that's where the train station is. We're walking down, and all of a sudden, we hear like this tap 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 noise behind us. Oh. And I feel something grabbed like the back of my leg, and I scream, and I jumped like I dropped across him. It was this little old Asian lady running. She's like, "Oh, so sorry," and she kept running.
Why is she running?
Jogging. She was like jogging.
Okay.
So he did see someone, but because she's so small, like she got hidden behind all the cars. And when we crossed, it was like such a shock, bro. I was so scared. And someone will tell you as well. There was fear and terror in my eyes. I was shook. And I did scream. I can't lie. I screamed. I also jumped across him. It was kind of like a damsel in distress moment. It was so crazy.
You jumped into Osama's arms.
I literally did, man. It was terrible.
Do you remember when we saw that random guy in the alleyway, like next to that samosa factory? Do you remember? Going in into the park that leads St. Raph's to Monk's Park.
Yeah.
And there was just a black guy, and he turned around. Like it's like he heard us like walking behind him. And he turned around and stared at us for like a good 15 seconds. So me and Abdul stopped and was just like, are we gonna get possessed here? Because he just turned around out of nowhere. He literally turned around and just started.
Are we gonna get possessed here?
Bro, if someone turns around and just stares at you, and we've stopped now.
Yeah, the thing is, you can tell he wasn't like, he's not. What?
He's not okay.
Stable. Yeah, he's not okay. Because he was walking and he's like all scruffy and that, and he just turned around and he's just staring. We're just like, what? Do we go around the long way or do we?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That was
Did you go the long way?
scary stuff. No, we kept walking. I don't know, can't remember. I think we kept walking, and we were just like, yeah, we're walking past this guy real fast. Like we're overtaking real fast.
They
And then, like,
overtaken.
The thing is, when you're with someone, it's okay. It's scary,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's okay, innit? When you're on your own, it's a different. Like honestly, if I was on my own in that situation, the guy just turned around and stared at me, I'm
I'm turning
gone.
around.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
gone.
gone.
The way I'm breathing is different, man. I don't even care. I can have a broken leg. I'm gone.
Yeah, I was
Terrible.
out. I was not with it.
Oh man, that Osama one though, that one killed me for sure. I think I lost my voice on that one. I can't lie to you. I probably screamed.
You know, I can't say I've been scared by people.
Can you not?
I don't think so. Not that I can't recall anyway.
Not accidentally, anyways. Like obviously, when people try to scare you.
Yeah, when people try to scare
yeah.
you, obviously, it can sometimes get you.
I don't get scared as much when the people are trying to scare me. It's usually when it's
You don't expect it.
so unexpected. You know what I mean?
Nah, a jump scare will
scary
still
when
get
it's
you.
unstable people.
Jump scares aren't that bad. It's when you can anticipate a scare. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah.
you don't know what it is. That's what scares me.
Azim got me once in my own house, bro. I was coming out the toilet and he just screamed in my face, bro.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I wasn't expecting that. I just washed my hands, finished doing a pee, and he just screams in my face the moment I opened the door, bro.
I know this guy was singing "See both sides like Chanel." When this guy was vibing.
Oh, bugs scare me though. So the other day, yeah, because it's hot, I chill in shorts, innit? And you can't really pray in shorts. So I had my kameez there, yeah, which is like a long robe sort of thing. Gown, Islamic clothing basically. So I put that on whenever I'm in shorts to pray. But before that, the night before, I saw a spider on the roof, right above where I keep it. I came in to pray, it wasn't there. I put it on, yeah. I start praying. Next thing I feel on my leg hairs is just
Oh no! Man, that is foul.
bro. I'm thinking now. Do I stop my prayer and get rid of it? Like, what do I? I can't even concentrate on the prayer at this point.
Yeah, you can't, man.
Yeah, I had to stop and I had to shake it out. I didn't see where it went, if it even came out, but
You could have been
not
imagining
a
it.
nice feeling.
Bro,
Nah,
that
because
is-
I give it a moment. Sometimes you can imagine it, innit? But then I felt it go up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
That's a wrap.
If you feel it moving in any direction, it's not your imagination.
Yeah, let's be real, bro.
No, sometimes you can feel something going down your leg, but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
You know?
Could have been
One
sweat.
time a
It was
fly
hot.
was flying at me and it hit, like the top of my ear. So I just heard like zzz, like that top of my ear. And I screamed. So scary. Yeah, bugs are scary, especially when they go near your ears and stuff and your nose.
Yeah, bro. I
A
actually
little
one.
side note. Is it just me, or is every time I'm walking outside now, bugs always try to fly in my eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Always
like
the
do
eye.
that.
Always. Why here?
Maybe they're thirsty or something.
And you know how you're not supposed to touch your face because of COVID, bro.
Yeah, they want to drink. Salty drink.
What the tears? Oh my gosh.
I touch my face all the time, Gilly. I don't care if COVID, not COVID. I'm touching my face, bro. I don't know what this
You can't
is.
avoid it when something's flying into your eye, bro. You have to.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I don't like the summer is so annoying for bugs because I remember one summer I was playing basketball, whatever. There was like a little hive of bees or wasp or whatever, but it was in the
That's the
ground.
worst.
It was in the ground. It wasn't like on like high or anything. It was in the ground. My friend started messing with it, obviously, because
Oh no, that's where you run, bro.
kids mess with it. Listen, I had like one of those, the varsity jackets.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
In the heat.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I just brought it with me in case.
Okay.
Yeah, and I put it on.
You never know
We're
what's
leaving.
on the moment, man.
Yeah, it's true. Put on, we're leaving, and then all of a sudden the flies just start attacking everyone. The wasps start attacking everyone. I got stung in my neck.
Ooh.
In my neck, but I was so vexed.
I've never been stung,
Yeah, me
Have you never
neither.
been
Me
I've never
neither.
been stung.
Me either.
bro. I always run whenever I see a wasp or a bee. Okay, whenever
Yeah,
if it's a bee, I'll stand still. But if it's a wasp, I'm out.
Nah,
They'll
they're so
sting you
good.
for no reason, bro.
For no reason, and they can survive after a sting as well.
Yeah, bees die. That's
exactly.
the
So
thing.
and these bees will use it as a last resort.
You know what I mean?
Wasps will be like, yeah, you know what, scunt you, bro.
If I'm going out, you're going out with me. Now, the one time that I had a really bad experience with bugs, yeah. Like, obviously, I've had bad experiences, but this one was like the worst, innit? it's the night before our physics exam, innit? I don't know if you might remember. Physics was like the last exam of
P7.
What, P7?
P7.
Yeah, I remember,
Yeah, P7. Yeah, P7
I
was
was
the
playing
last exam.
GTA.
Bro,
Instead
was
of
like-
revising.
I was ready to fail it, man.
yeah,
Same.
same. That's the thing. So I kind of gave up all hope, innit? But it was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. The exams are like 8, 7, 8. I'm like, cool, might as well try, innit? I'm doing it, whatever. It's like for 2.5 hours, bro. What? 2:30 in the morning, and I go to bed, innit? I look up, and there's a spider there, like right
Okay.
above my head. like,
How
on the
big? How
ceiling.
big?
I'm not gonna lie, it's not that big, innit? Like this big, like tiny, innit? But it's still something, innit? I was like, oh man, no, it's calm. I'll go to sleep, innit? I just opened my eyes to check again. I'm telling you, bro, it's coming down. I can see it coming down, bro. I literally when I got up, like I just half. I didn't. My mom and my dad, like my dad woke up and was like, "Why are you making so much noise? You have an exam tomorrow." Dad, I can't lie. I need to get rid of that story. So I actually made my dad get a tissue, take the spider, and then I couldn't sleep, bro. I just couldn't sleep. I'm scared that there was another one gonna come, kind of thing, innit? But yeah, man.
Spiders are not the one, man.
I feel like when you talk about spiders, they come.
like
Like, I don't know, I just get that vibe from spiders.
Hey, you know, I did exactly the same thing.
We had to look, bro. I looked
bro,
at my window. first.
my lights are off, man, so I can't see shit right now, bro.
No, there's actually loads in this room that I'm in right now. I remember coming into this room, I think from Christmas, there was a spider literally dangling from my ceiling light. Like,
I hate
just
that, man.
dangling. Oh, when I left the room, I come back, it was gone.
Like, why are they so
That's
brave,
the
bro?
worst.
I don't get it. Why are they so brave?
Do you know what? Yeah, it's crazy because you know, obviously, us three Muslims in Islam, spiders are actually like they're great. You know,
We're not supposed to kill them, man.
no, but I can't stand them, man. Have you ever seen a furry one like in person?
A furry one.
I've
don't-
heard
I
of
promise you,
I don't
I've
think I have.
seen. You've what?
Yeah, I told you I used to go to a reptile house when I was a kid, and they used to make us hold those, and like, you know, those hissing cockroaches, and like centipedes and like snakes, that kind of thing.
Nah.
The
I'm
orange
never doing
tarantula, that's what we used to hold.
Orange.
Nah, man, that's
Yeah.
too
I don't even
much.
want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. Please. I don't want to think about it.
Bro, in
I don't
India,
know, I was a brave kid because I
it
don't
was
know.
either India or Turkey. I actually can't remember. But
Mm.
I saw a spider, not that big. It wasn't that scary. It had long legs and it was hopping.
I hope it's
Spider
spiders are a thing.
hopping.
Flying,
Bro.
isn't flying spiders a thing?
Bro, it was hopping. Now, a spider crawling towards you, as scary as it is, to see one hopping, nah, bro. And it's not like little baby hops. They're quick. They're quick. Bro. And that shit I could not mess with, man.
Oh, dude.
I remember
I think
dying.
the two worst types of spiders are the one with a small body but long legs,
Long legs, yeah.
or the ones that are furry.
The furry ones had. Well, you know when you're young, yeah, and you got friends and they know what you're scared of, and they feel like, okay, we're gonna do the most scary stuff. Like, have you heard of the camel spider?
Oh my god! Oh my!
I
I'm not
have,
spiders,
yeah.
but that mother skunk.
No.
That's tough.
Oh my
That's a camel
god.
That
spider.
one right.
Why did I search that
Get
up?
it? Why did
I
you search it? What's wrong with you?
Let's
You
look
know,
at it again,
I'm curious
hold on.
now. I'm
Oh
curious.
my god. Oh my god.
Ew, don't look it up, guys. Do not
Oh
look it up.
my god.
Why does it
You
look
know
like?
what it's.
Why does it look like?
Oh, okay. No. I've got this thing out of my mind from like 10 years old. I do not need to know what it is anymore. I've seen it. It's scarred me for ages. I don't need to know. Okay. What's wrong with kids, man? When they find out what you know and what you don't like, that's exactly what they.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
Oh,
it just
I hated
kids?
it's mostly kids.
Nah,
Kids
but
don't care.
I
They don't
can't
give a damn.
lie. We still send spider shit to you, but like, no, you don't like it. Like,
We
let's be real.
use it.
I still send Ashley snake shit as well, bro.
Yeah, literally.
You actually told a beating for that, man. I can't lie. It's not cool. That can't run.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, but
It's not nice,
it's not- I haven't told you guys my fear. That's the thing. So
Yeah, I don't care about your fear. You have your fear, man.
no, but I
You
know
got
that
it
if I had it, you guys would do the same.
Hell
You might as
no.
well tell us.
I wouldn't do
You
that
might
to
as well
you.
tell us now. Tell us.
Yeah, go on.
What's your,
Tell the
what's your
world
biggest
your
fear?
fear.
Nah,
What's
man.
your fear?
Nah, man.
What is your fear?
Let's forget about it. Let's go.
Nah.
Actually,
My fear's
I did have a
snakes. What's yours?
I did have a scary story I wanted to tell you guys. It's not scary, innit? I just felt intimidated at the time. and I was
Intimidate.
kind of shook. Like maybe it was a bit like I don't know, innit? But I'll tell you why, innit? Basically, I'm by myself at home, yeah. And my mum and my dad are out. Like they went out to eat them by themselves, and my sister was out as well. And I must have been like what 16 at the time. And I was like, shit, I'm kind of hungry, innit? So and it wasn't late. It was winter. It was like 5-6 p.m. And so obviously it was dark. I was like, you know what, scunt this. I'm gonna go get fancies, innit? So I go up Preston Road and grab some fancies, and I'm coming back. And I was hungry, so I had like a fat bag full of like chicken and that, innit? And I had bought some extra as well for my family. And I walk in home and I just see a group of like young like black guys in it. Like they were huge as well, innit? Like don't get me wrong at all.
Hey, big man, what you eating, blood?
And you know
what's that,
my
bro?
road, innit? You know how narrow the pavements are on my road, innit?
Yeah.
I was walking and they literally had to split up so I could walk through them kind of thing.
Why
And I
don't you go around
swear
them?
to God, nah, listen. They kind of did it, innit? So I could go through, innit? But I swear to
Yeah.
God, all of them were looking at that chicken. All of them. And I heard one of this. Oh, that smells good, fam. I was like, please don't take my food. I'm hungry.
What you got in the bag, blood?
Hey, do you know what's so funny? Yeah, that is something we did as kids, man. Like standing around. If someone walked past and they got something that might smell nice or looks good, someone's gonna make a comment.
Yeah, 100%.
Someone's making a comment, man.
Foodies.
Oh, that is so funny, bro.
And
I
I was looking down. I didn't want to look up at them because I knew that if I made eye contact, they were gonna say something, innit? But I could just feel them. You know when you can feel someone looking at you?
Yeah.
You just feel them staring at you, bro. That's getting shushes. I was so happy when I got home, bro. I started speed walking near the end, bro. Like that.
Oh, man.
I've got a pretty good one. So when I was a kid, like 6, 7, I was in Bradford for a year, right? And in that house, I was pretty sure it was haunted, right? So it was a 2-bedroom, right? But because me and my sisters, we all thought it was haunted, we'd all sleep in one room with my mum.
Right. Okay.
So the reason we thought it was haunted was because on the at night when we were trying to sleep, we just hear constant footsteps on the stairs. Just we thought, shit, ghost, innit? Looking back on it now, neighbors were probably getting freaky.
Oh my days.
Oh my goodness.
That's the only explanation I've got here.
Oh, dude.
It was arithmetic. We thought footsteps. What else could that be?
The innocent mind, eh?
Innocent souls, man. Oh,
It's only just dawned on me as well that that's what it could have been.
that is hilarious.
That is pretty funny.
I remember once, I don't know if I told you guys this story, but I had my friends over. I don't know where my family were. They either went shopping or something. But you know when you do the big shop and you're out like all day?
The big
Like
shop?
Yeah, you know, like when you shop, like back in the day, I don't know.
You buy everything. You buy everything.
You go to IKEA, you go to Costco, you go to Tesco, you do all of that in one day, right? So I think that's what it was. They went from like 10 in the morning, they didn't come back to like 6 in the afternoon. They went probably 8 and whatever. Had my friends over, we watched Paranormal Activity 3, and I was like one of the youngest of like the friend group in it because there's people in the area. And everyone was shook, and I was calling all of them, oh, you're this, you're that. How can you be scared? Look at you, dude. You're this big in it. So everyone left the yard because they were scared. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to show everyone. I'm a big man. I'm going to finish the movie on my own. It's daytime. Like, it's summer. Like, it's like maybe 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'm sitting in the living room. I'm watching the movie. It's Paranormal Activity 3. You know, Toby and all of that.
Bro,
and I'm sitting there.
Used to scare me, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, that shit wasn't.
Oh, I'm sitting there on the sofa like this, like just pretending to be a big man, but really I'm doing this. Looking.
How old were you at this stage?
I don't know. It was before secondary school, I think.
Okay, primary.
So yeah, something like that. So I'm doing this, whatever, and all of a sudden, I hear the biggest like rattle upstairs, like, and I'm like, what in my house? So what I did, because I was so sure, I was like paranoid. You know when you get so scared, you just get stuck.
100. Yeah.
And as a kid, that happened all the time, innit? So I just got stuck for like 2 minutes. I was like, I need to escape. So what I did is I opened the living room door slightly. I saw my shoes. I picked them up. I closed the door. I put the table in the room against the door. And
I
jumped
remember
out
this
the
story.
window
I
and
remember
closed
this
it.
story.
I jumped out the window and closed it. And
Oh
I said,
my gosh.
I won't return
Until your
my
parents
family
come back. I remember.
So where my friends were, yeah, the way you kind of get to my yard, if you go the long way around, I'll be able to see if the car goes past. So I'm on my friend's road, we're chilling, whatever. I told them, you lot are pussies, I've already finished it, whatever. I see the car come back. So I'm like, if the house is haunted and or it's been broken into, I can't let my family do that on their own. So I'm like, cool, say no more. I'm gonna go back. But if I don't see anything that I know like it's been haunted in it. If nothing's been taken, it's haunted. I get back in the yard when they're in there, they put everything inside. My mum goes upstairs first. So I'm like, I love my mum. I don't want her to go upstairs first. So I'm like, what do I do? She got upstairs, nothing's happened. She hasn't like screamed or anything. It's like, cool, say no more. It's my turn to go upstairs. Because if she's upstairs and it's cool, then I need to go upstairs. Because surely nothing's happened. I'm going everywhere. I'm trying to find out what made that noise. I go into the bathroom, and we had one of those toothbrush holders, but that stuck to the glass.
I have that right now.
Right.
The suction cup ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it stuck to the glass, and what happened is that it literally just fell, and it fell into the bath. And because there were so many things in there, it made such a noise. It made it so loud. And you know what? Bathrooms are echo. Noise. Yeah. So it just made everything sound louder than it was, and that's what I heard, and that's why I got scared. I felt so dumb, man. I didn't tell no one that story until now.
Nah, as a kid, you get hella shook, bro.
Yeah, honestly, everything scares you, bro.
I think basically, you know, sometimes when you leave like a door open and the breeze from like outside or something, or like I don't know, the humidity from like a bathroom, it makes the door close.
Yeah.
One time I was in the shower and I left the door open, and the door slammed, and I got so scared I almost fell out of the shower, and I pulled like the curtain with me.
That's like a horror movie moment, though.
Yeah, I called my dad. I literally ran. I slammed the door and I locked it because I thought maybe someone was outside and they're just trying to mess with me before they come in, because I was home alone as well. So I called my dad and I was like on the phone crying. I was like, "Come and get me! Someone's outside."
Oh my god!
But he came and it was no one. But I really thought it was either a ghost or a robber or something. It was so scary because I already told you guys like there's problems like.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
No, go on. Your house is haunted, bro.
Yeah, everyone used to think it was haunted, and so I was so scared.
Do you not still think it is?
I don't think so, because after all that like fiasco happened, a priest actually came to our house and he did a blessing, and it stopped.
So it was haunted.
I mean, we could. I don't know. Like,
you'll never know
unless we find out ghosts are like 100% real. But it seemed like it because there was weird stuff that used to happen. You know, like we'd hear people running up the stairs and all that in the night. So,
quick question.
Maybe it was the neighbors getting freaky.
Maybe under the stairs.
Quick question, a bit off topic. Ghosts and stuff. That's not conspiracy. That's not considered conspiracy, is it?
Yeah,
it can be.
Maybe.
Because it really depends on your belief. Do you think people die and they linger in here, or do they go to the afterlife, or is there nothing?
Do you believe jinns exist?
Jinn, exactly.
Like, yeah, but jinns aren't ghosts. No, jinns aren't ghosts. Jinns are
what people think is a ghost.
Think the ghost, exactly. That's what
is
we
it
believe.
like?
Jinns like a creature,
like another species, yeah.
Species, yeah. So
they live among us.
You see how the Bible says that the devil was an angel.
Yeah.
And he fell from heaven or something like that.
Yeah.
In Islam, he was a jinn. He is a jinn, which is a different species from angels.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're made from smokeless fire.
Yeah, they're made from fire. Angels are made from light.
I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah, basically, in Islam, we believe there are species that live among us, they whisper in our ears, tell us to do bad things. They do the devil's bidding, basically.
Right.
But there are good and bad jinns.
There are good and bad ones, yeah.
They're good and bad ones.
And they're invisible to us. They can choose to make themselves visible.
Yeah.
Oh,
they can shapeshift, and they usually live in dirty spaces.
Yeah.
Like I remember, like hearing stories. Like, you know, people just like, especially with, like family members, they tell you a lot of gin
Bro,
stories.
listen, nah,
Gin
this is why I have
stories
a
are the
problem.
worst, bro.
Wait, hold on. This is why I have a
Because they're
problem.
real.
Because
Yeah,
I'm a
literally.
kid, I'm a child, and you're polluting my mind with all this
Mm.
rubbish. Like, it's not rubbish, obviously, we believe it. But
Yeah,
like,
but
why would you do that to me? I'm now going home and I am shook out of my mind. Like, out of my mind. I'm literally when I take a step, I need to stop, so I need to hear what's going on. There's someone in front of me, there's someone behind me. Do you know what I mean? The next step I take, I'll stop. I need to assess what's going on right now.
But this is a long show,
Flipping
yeah. But have you heard of something on YouTube called Shaitan Whispers?
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'll get scared now. I don't
Yeah, I
wanna
probably
do
would as well. Let's not get into
That,
Let's not get
That sounds
all right, cool. Let me
scary.
tell you the story, innit? Let me tell you this.
Oh,
it. Yes,
okay,
tell
go on.
us that story.
Basically,
There's a part of me that kind of wants to just block,
Curious,
put down
but I
my thing and just not hear you. Go on, tell your story.
in this current room we're in right now, yeah. This obviously was my sister's room before we did the loft extension. In that corner, there was the PC, and we had like some old, you know, the Packer Bell, whatever it was, in it. And we were all sitting there, and my sisters called us from downstairs, like, come. By the way, this is just me and my 3 sisters in the yard, innit? And we're all sitting around, and we're just watching this thing called Shaitan Whispers, innit? And it's basically a video that tells you these scary ass stories, innit? And obviously, teenagers at that age love to hear that shit. But I was a kid. I was like 7, 8 years old, innit?
Oh
And
my god.
I just remember them telling me, it was like, Azim, are you sure you want to hear this? And then I was like, yeah, go on. And I'm brave, you know, I'm a big man.
No, listen, older like siblings and stuff, they're so evil.
I'm telling you, bro.
They're
Let me
so evil.
finish, innit? They're like, oh, are you sure you want to do this, yeah? I didn't know at the time what it meant, innit? But they were trying to describe that they shapeshift, like you said earlier, Gilly. And it was a story about how a jinn manifested into a woman, sorry, and pretended to be some man's wife. And every time he looked away, he would like transform and do some messed up shit. I don't know, some shapeshifting, innit? Obviously, it doesn't sound mad, innit? But when you deep it with an imagination of a child, that was scary. And I remember, you know, when you're scared, you're shook. And I just looked behind me, and I just saw that the door was a bit open. And that scared me. You know when you just have that fear, like someone's watching you, something's gonna happen, innit? Nothing happened. I was so scared by that video. I was just like, I'm so happy, man. You guys are here. You know what I mean? Like when I look back, I was scared that when I was gonna look forward, my sister's gonna be gone or some shit.
No, I get that sort like. Whenever there's something like that and the door behind me is open or something, I need to make sure I'm furthest away from the door.
100.
So
whatever comes in,
you're first in it, so I can like plot my escape or whatever.
That's like me and Phasmophobia.
It's like me and Phasmophobia. What are you talking about?
Bro, allow it. You didn't even come into the yard, bro. We're chilling.
I did eventually.
Hey, man, try to jump on it today, though.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Okay.
Nah,
but
paranoia as a kid is unparalleled.
For real.
When you're scared, you are on high alert, bro.
Scared,
Petrified.
Any little thing will scare you, bro.
And those jinn stories don't help at all.
Nah, I didn't.
Bro.
Don't help at all.
Even the ones that weren't true and you knew they weren't true scared the shit out of you.
Yes, bruv. Oh, you hear the most ridiculous ones, but because you don't know what to believe, it's just like, oh. So,
nowadays, they don't scare me like that. Like before, I couldn't even stay in my room and sleep alone if I heard a freaking horror story. But now it's, I'll sleep fine. I was gonna say sound.
I guess it's kind of because things mean more when you're a child, isn't it? Like everything has a bit more weight to it. Now, because we live so much day to day, there's so much that we have to do.
Yeah,
I'm too lazy to be scared.
It's just a maturity, innit? Like you grow in it. One thing that did scare me recently, I say recently, but about 2 years ago, I don't know, it was so weird. Like I've never actually experienced this kind of fear in it, but I just watched Silence of the Lambs, and I've seen it before. But I used to watch horror films at night, like on a regular, on my laptop.
Is that about Cannibal?
It's about Hannibal, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Hannibal Lecter. And this is when I was up in the loft, and obviously in the loft you're like separated from everyone. I'm sure you know Abdul, and it's a whole other floor kind of thing. You're so giddy. And I was up there, and I was like the first few days I moved in, and I was like, cool, watch the film. I got uni
Hey,
tomorrow.
did you see the orb?
Yeah.
Wait, I had a whoop. I had a
Yeah.
whoop. You had it.
Yeah, the orb.
I'll
Bro.
make more content, man. Now. But don't scare me now, bro. That's actually gonna piss me off.
At your big age, come on, bro.
Shut up, man. It's dark. Alright, anyways.
Hey, what's that behind you though?
Oh, serious.
Alright.
You know, a bad man. That was a serious story, man. You were in the loft.
Anyways, I'm in the loft, yeah. I just watched, I finished. I was like, cool, I've got uni tomorrow. I'm going to bed, innit? So I close the laptop, I go to sleep. For some reason, I wake up every half an hour. And the reason why I wake up is because I see Hannibal Lecter's face. You know, the one with the mask? And like,
why?
I don't know, bro. I feel like that was like the first, like I said, I've seen the film before. It was the first time I actually understood it. I actually watched it and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Do you know what I mean? Right. So I don't know. That shit just affected me psychologically.
This was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago, bro.
That's recent, bro.
I'm like 18, 19 at this point, bro.
I don't know how you still.
My first year of uni, man. My first year of uni, and that shit.
You were traumatized.
But do you know what it is? It's not like I was scared of it. It was like subconsciously I was scared of it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Right. It's a weird one.
I don't know. Odd fear I used to have. I might still have it. I just haven't experienced it. So we went to a museum on a school trip a long time ago. On a primary school, and we didn't go on school trips in secondary, innit? But we went on a school trip to a museum, and I was small and everything was big.
Why no,
but I was just scared of big things. I don't know. Anyone else feel that?
Yeah, there's a word for it, like giantophobia or some shit like that.
I don't know, bro. I was looking at these massive paintings and you just scare me. I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on what it is. Like, for example, if you stand next to like a huge ship, that kind of scares me in a way. Like,
yeah.
I feel so
small.
Yeah, but like
it's a fear I can't explain.
Inconsequential. You know what I mean? I feel so irrelevant to this thing right here. Like, it's so huge. I get.
Oh, here it is. It's called megalophobia, fear of large things.
Megalophobia. See,
so
I've experienced it recently.
I felt that when I went to Dubai, and I came out of the mall, and I look up, and there's the tallest building in the world. I felt that as well. It's just like raw. You feel so. Not like nothing.
Buildings I'm alright with because we're used to high-rise buildings, but like statues and monuments and stuff like that. Kind of mad when you see them and they're massive.
It's a bit overwhelming.
That's what it is. It's overwhelming.
That train we going past.
Bro, it's that one train, bro. It's the speed one, bro. It's annoying.
Back to you quickly before we move on. That thing that you were talking about, Azim, when you had your sisters and they were like, "Are you sure you want to watch this?" Have any of you seen The Hills Have Eyes?
Nah,
I've heard about it.
I've heard the song by The Weeknd.
That's The Hills. So I was young. I have to be like 6, 7, 8 maybe. I'm at my cousin's house and they're watching The Hills Have Eyes.
It's always the cousins.
They're my older cousins.
Always the cousins, bro.
And I was like, I want to watch it with you lot. And they were like, yeah, say no more. Bruv, the movie has murder, has cannibalism, it has rape, it has everything in this movie. And I'm a child. And I was so shook.
Scary.
Oh, it was so scary.
Were they like, you enjoying this, Abdul?
They were talking to me. I was curled up in my little corner, just watching this movie. You know when you're so scared, you force yourself to sleep? So that's basically what I did. I was so scared. I was forcing myself to sleep, and I was dozing in and out of sleep while they were watching the movie. But the thing that pissed me off, every time we did that, and I was at their house, they'd always leave me and turn off the lights. So I'm in there on my own. It's like you can't do that after we've just watched a horror movie. You can't do that to me.
Take you with me.
I just feel like there's something so scary about like human encounters. Because I'm pretty sure the people in that movie, they're people, right? They're not like aliens or monsters.
Well, they were like inbred people, like mutated people. So yeah,
something like Resident Evil, sort of.
I remember one time I was on the train coming back from uni. This has got like nothing to do with inbred people. I mean, I haven't seen any of those in London, but and anyways, I was getting off the train and I was walking like to the stairs to go home basically, and when I was walking, I just felt this stuff like touch my arm. This white woman, it sounds sus, but this like I thought it was white liquid, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was acid. I thought someone threw acid at me, and I was just waiting for it to burn me, like for real. And then I looked to the left of me, and there was this woman standing there. No, there was a woman standing there, and she was just staring straight in my eyes, and she threw like, you know, she had like a bag of rice, and she had like a bowl, and she just threw like this dried rice at me, and she was just staring in my eyes, and I just looked at her.
Freaky, bro.
For real, I just stared at her, and I ran away. Like I ran to like the McDonald's near the station because I was freaking out. Again, I thought it was acid in it, so I just thought.
Fuck the acid. I'm thinking like judge or
yeah,
like,
that's what I thought as well.
like,
When I got to McDonald's and I called my dad, I was thinking it was judge because in my culture as well, we believe in things like that, you know. So I was just scared because I was thinking, what kind of significance does this have? Someone throwing their right? Are they throwing their problems at me? You know, I was so scared, but I was alright after that. But it was really traumatizing because I really thought I was gonna get scarred or something.
Okay, but the question is, did you find out what the white stuff was?
It was rice. It was dried rice.
Dried rice.
Yeah, it was dried rice.
You said it was a white liquid.
I thought it was
she
liquid.
thought it was a white
because it wasn't in my like line of sight. I was looking at the stairs in it, so I just saw all this stuff like just splash on me. I was thinking, what is this?
That's mad, bruv.
Yeah, it was really scary.
Where was she from? Was she like Indian, white? Or...
Yeah, she was like a light-skinned kind of Indian woman. But it was the way she was staring at me as well was really scary. She was literally just staring at me like straight in the eyes.
You know, yeah, like as a kid, when you do envision all these like crazy things, you always either envision yourself being killed by this assailant or killing the assailant. There's no in between.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like in that scenario, if I was like maybe 12 and I got scared, like proper scared, there's every chance I would have tried to attack this woman. Just because
I would have froze.
I was just shocked. Yeah, I just froze and then I ran away. But I was so shocked.
It's fight or flight, isn't it? You either fighting or you flying.
That's scary, man. Oh. Anyways, moving on from scary stories.
Tangent, the episode.
Yeah.
We went on so many tangents.
We're talking about bugs.
It's fine. And now we move on to Kickers and Wallabees.
So how the beat goes, I can't remember. Sorry.
Alright, welcome back to Kickers and Wallabees. Yeah, it's basically a would you rather, as you know.
Can you have some more energy?
You pick either a kicker or a wallaby. You know me. It did be a long day. I just came back from work. Allow me.
This sounds like what I look like.
Ashley, you ready for the first one?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Alright. Would you rather be rewarded for doing bad things or punished for doing good things? Alright, so now you seen A Quiet Place. Well, who has and who hasn't?
I haven't seen A Quiet Place.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I haven't seen the second one yet.
Yeah, me neither. But basically, that's how the rewards or punishments come in, right? So you do one good thing, they come rapid like them and there when you make a noise. Same with the rewards. So like bad things, it has to be awful, right? So like I'm saying like punch an old lady or punch a cripple or something like that. That type of bad thing to get rewarded for.
What kind of
what type of rewards?
Yeah.
Alright, it's not gonna be money because then that would be a no-brainer. So there's no money. Just to say like you get a little £10 voucher or something. That's tough.
Okay.
What's the punishment like?
The punishment is probably gonna be something like I don't know, jail time. Depending on how good it is. Yes.
£10 voucher.
A £10 voucher versus jail. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
This is an uneven scale you've created.
That's how it's gonna be. So you get £10 voucher, you get jail.
This is guy that you want to host. Kickers and Wallabees.
Yes.
So that's it.
Let's say the reward is a bit more fruitful.
Nah, bro. This dunya isn't everything. I'm gonna make good deeds of the
reward, like for example, if you kill someone, the reward is like a 5-star holiday sort
Okay,
of
so
thing.
proportional
Yeah.
to what you've done.
Yeah. So like, yeah, basically. I
Like,
think
greater the punishment, greater the reward. I mean, greater
Yeah.
the bad.
Yeah, and same with the punishment.
And it would be the other way around as well.
so. If you do small things like opening the door for someone, is that considered something good?
Yeah,
You'll
you
get-
might get kicked down the stairs for doing that. Yeah, that's your punishment.
That's not proportionate, man.
That's a punishment. That's
Like,
how.
kick down the-
Let's just say you get a door slammed in your face instead.
No, you get kicked down the stairs.
I'll punch you in the neck, bro.
You might get that if you shake someone's hand or something. You get punched in the neck for that. But
For shaking someone's hand. That's
Yeah,
what?
that's
neither
That's
good
just
nor bad.
greeting someone, bro.
That's
Yeah.
not
What?
good.
that's
not a
something good.
deed.
That's good manners. That's it. There you
So
go.
is eating with a knife and fork good manners as well then?
Nah, that's alright. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. You go to an interview, you can't do nothing good. That's it.
I
Okay,
feel
so
like
clearly we have to click kickers then. Click kickers? Wow.
Click. Wow.
Bro, you're punching old ladies and that. You're mad.
Bro, I'm
But
not
if it's
doing jail
proportional.
time. I'm not dropping down no stairs, man. I'm not doing all that.
Okay, guys, think about it this way. You get rewarded for doing bad things,
I was gonna say this as well.
but that doesn't mean you have to do bad things.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to do bad things. You have to.
So
do
you
good
do
things.
bad things accidentally, and you just get rewarded for
Yeah,
it.
Right,
reward
but
for it.
no, but you do good things on purpose or accidentally, and you can do that by like just a reflex. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a good thing.
Yeah, what's your point?
You get
I'm
punished
saying
for
that
that.
if
No,
you
but
pick
that's if you go
kickers,
for Wallabees.
Wallabees
That's if
doesn't
you go for
apply.
Wallabees. Yeah, exactly. It's kickers
you can
bad
do
reward,
good.
or Wallabees good punishment.
You
So
can still do good if you pick kickers.
But you just get paid for doing bad. Do you get me?
Yes, you're right. That is a flaw.
Like a loophole.
That is a flaw,
Wait,
yeah.
what? Go back. Retrace.
I actually don't like that. You
No.
don't like
Actually,
I just
the
want to repeat because. What did you say?
Okay, I said if you pick kickers, you get rewarded for doing bad things.
Yeah.
But then Wallabees does not apply because you've picked kickers, which means you can still do good and not get punished for it.
Yeah, you just go on about your daily life.
Yeah.
Just avoid doing bad things as you would.
Or do bad things and get money for it.
No, because if you're doing, it's the same way. It's either you pick, you're doing bad things, right?
Yeah.
If you don't, you're still gonna get kicked. There's no.
Bro, what's the
Just which
what's the
one?
option then?
Would you rather do bad things and get rewarded, or good things and get punishments?
I think Ashley's
But
kind
either
of
or
confused.
still
No,
apply. You're
no,
confused,
no,
bro.
no.
So you're telling me.
No,
So you're telling me if I do
making sense.
Wallabees and I do good and I get punished. If I do bad, I do a reward. There's no kicker or Wallaby then. It's literally
just
it's both in one, bro.
He's
He's
saying,
united.
He's saying which would you just prefer? He's not saying that this is what's going to happen. He's just saying, would you prefer to do bad things and get rewarded for it, or do good things and be punished for it?
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's
kickers.
That's
That's it. I
All
get
right,
it.
kickers.
Yeah,
Kickers. It has to be kickers.
Why does this guy always have to do the explaining for you? Why don't you know how to explain stuff, bro?
You're the host, Ashley, man.
Listen,
Yeah, come on, man.
it's in the name. It's kickers or wallabies. It's not kickers and wallabies.
It actually is kickers. I'm
It's kicking up.
Oh shit!
Come on, man. Fire him.
Fire me.
What?
I
I vote kickers. I vote kickers.
Is everyone
Yeah,
kickers?
just for me because
Yeah, kickers.
Ashley?
You man are savages.
What, would you get punished for doing good things? That's not a good thing.
I'm going
Getting
to
kicked down
heaven.
the
You
stairs could
man,
be hurt,
I don't know
yeah.
about you, man. You man are not going to heaven. You ain't making it.
So you
Wow.
go
Wow.
Wallabees then?
Yeah,
Bro.
I'm making my heaven gate. I don't know about you, man.
You're gonna go to
can
heaven
still-
early because someone will kick you down the stairs.
That's fine, but you guys are going hell early. You guys are going hell late. Let's go.
She said you're gonna go there early. Bro, Sharice, man, love it.
That's a good one, Shane.
What if you land on your head? What if someone jumps on you after they kick you down the stairs? Then you're
That is
done.
fine. I'll be in the heaven's gate. You man, burn it.
The
Absolutely burn.
second one is a revisiting of an old one, but we just changed some of the things around. Go on, Ashley.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather be in a room full of 1,000 snakes for 10 minutes or eat 5 live snakes? But obviously, the 5 snakes that you eat, they're not going to be like big pythons in it because that's ridiculous.
Okay,
It's
so
be
we've
like-
done this with spiders, and now it's snakes,
Spiders,
correct?
and now
Yeah.
it's snakes.
It's
We did
going
say
around.
we'd revisit it.
They're not
so we've
cooked
been
pythons.
Abdul's phobia now.
No, they're not cooked.
Ashley
They're live
phobia,
snakes.
indeed.
Live
How do you
snakes.
eat a live snake?
Yeah, well, you figure it out.
You have to
You
find it
gotta
out.
try it. Yeah,
It's your
exactly.
honesty.
You're probably mad.
That
like,
snake will eat
hard
you,
to
bro.
eat.
And I just want to say, are the 1,000 snakes? Are they like poisonous? Can they kill you?
They're whatever that we had for the tarantula.
Yeah.
I can't. They
So
can't
they-
harm you. I think that's all
They
you're
can't
saying.
harm me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be in my
Oh, yeah.
element. You know, I love
I can't lie.
reptiles. So.
Yeah, same. Bro, I've been saying I want to pet snake, fam. I'm going straight
Yeah,
kickers, man.
same.
How about 1,000?
Yeah, straight
Start
kickers.
naming them. This is Drake. This is Josh.
That one's Gilly, innit? That one's good. That's why he's in my bed, innit? That one's
How long do we have to be in the room for?
It says 10 minutes, but we should
10
make it an hour. I
Make an
feel
hour.
like an hour is more proportional.
Bro, make it a day. I'm picking that.
You can
I ain't
make it.
eating 5 live snakes.
You can make it.
I don't know, you know.
Bro, I'll share my burger with him.
You can make it 5 minutes. Make it 5
You know, my
minutes.
thing is, yeah.
I'm
My
dying
thing
in
is,
2.
my thing is, if you stay in that room for too long, when you come out, you're just gonna be feeling snakes like crawling on you.
But you might have gotten used to it and you start liking it.
I like snakes, Abdul. You need to understand this. It's not.
Yeah,
it's like
I love
being in
them.
a. For me, it's like being in a room with 1,000 dogs. Like I'm chilling. You know what I mean?
What?
Can we
I'm
pet them
not
and stuff?
sure.
Can we touch them?
You can do what you like.
You're on room
I'm
with it.
dying.
Yeah,
That's
vibe,
what I
straight
do.
vibe.
Do what you want.
Took a turn, bro.
'Cause
Everyone.
look, the difference between snakes and
Yeah,
spiders is
spiders,
massive.
yeah. It's a big thing.
Spiders
It is-
on you.
it's true. Yeah, it's true.
Snakes are just, you know,
Yeah,
they're
until
like
it
caressing
wraps
your
around
body
your
and
neck
shit.
and brass. Yeah, that's tough.
But even
I
if they're
bet you
not
said they don't
poisonous,
harm you.
even if they're not poisonous and never harm you, they can still squeeze you though.
Yeah, but I'm assuming
Yeah, but
you don't
it'll be
die.
easier to
Squeezing
avoid
is
that.
harmful, though.
No, but it would be
So you're
easier to
saying
avoid
that,
that.
but I thought you meant like not harming by through the bite, like they're not venomous.
Yeah,
Nah,
but if you're being squeezed, they're still harming you, though.
If there's a chance of death, no one's.
Okay, I know, but I thought you meant you was referring to that part there.
No,
So
it's
they're
just
harmless. They're not going to squeeze you. They're
Yeah,
slithering.
They're
on
harmless. They're harmless. They're just chilling. You're just in a room with 1,000 other snakes that are chilling because you're a snake.
What?
You. I said that was Zach is thinking it. I'm a snake. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No, you have to be savage to eat a live animal, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Eating a live snake is too much, bro. Actually, what are you saying? You're the main man in this one.
I mean, either way, I'm a dead man, so I'll just sit there for 2 minutes and die of shock or whatever I have to do.
So
Just
you're
get me out
going
of
with the room.
Yeah, put me in the room. I'll hope one of them.
You don't wanna
strangle
eat
me
one?
like a- You think I'm touching a live snake?
Actually,
You'll
to be
be
honest,
touching them in the room.
I'm
so-
sitting in that corner in the bowl like you was, Abdul, in the comment
No,
section,
no,
and I'm
I
crying.
said
like
I
a-
would die immediately. My
Yeah.
death was quick.
Yeah, same thing.
Exactly, same thing. I'm dying of shock, or I'm in that corner in a bowl crying. I'm not touching no live. Like,
They will
eating no
touch
live
you.
snake. Yeah, they'll touch me. I ain't touching it.
They'll come and see what you're doing.
Actually, for the spider one, did you say you'd eat the spiders or you stay in the room?
I'm sitting in the room. I'm not scared of spiders.
I don't remember
I
what
don't
I said that one.
understand how. I don't understand how you can be scared of snakes and not scared of spiders.
It
Yeah.
doesn't make
Spider's
sense,
mine.
to be honest.
Look at the size difference between a spider and a snake.
Forget the size difference, bro.
Forget
It's
the size
8
difference.
legs.
They're both
like
smaller than
4
you.
eyes. Oh my god.
Abdul, the big man that you are, fam, you got the boot, the golden boot, and you telling me you can't stomp on a spider like I can. What is that?
No, but sometimes
you
they're
know.
bigger than your
You
foot.
can stomp on a snake, bro. Come on.
Sorry.
Sure, you're small, so it's bigger than your
Wait,
foot.
what? A spider bigger than your foot?
Yeah, there was a spider
Is
bigger
it-
than my foot in my room one time. It was really scary.
What?
Yeah, that's
Bro,
why I had to seal up
this
my
is
vent
probably your
because I used
foot.
to get big spiders. Yeah, my feet are tiny, but I'm not
Bigger
even
than
kidding. I wish I
spiders.
was joking.
She's like
I
a
was on-
size 2.
I was on
Okay,
Fa-
yeah.
no, I'm a size 4.5.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I was on FaceTime to my friend.
Start
and there
the
was a
clap.
spider. It was just on the ground. It was on the ground, and the legs were really long, like really, really long, and
Why
it
they
was
so
thick as
long?
well.
All you have to
Anyways,
do was
I
stomp on
screamed,
it.
and
All you
then
have to do was stomp, and it was done.
no, that I didn't sleep
was
in my
bigger
bed. I
than her
slept on the
foot.
sofa, and then the next day my dad came and he lifted my bed and he got it. He had to hoover it because it was so big.
That's crazy.
A little tangent here. You know, in Australia, some spiders actually crawl into your shoes.
Yeah. That's why when you put your shoe when they do that, they have
to
to
shake
always
it
check
out.
their shoes. Yeah.
It's mad,
It was a
bro.
poison.
Yeah,
I'm never going there.
Yeah, I'm
We're
never going
going
there.
there.
Anyone's going there is mad. They have no fear because first of all, you got the spiders, then you got a snake coming up the toilet. That's mad. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was actually gonna ask as well. You guys reminded me. In that room with 1,000 snakes, like if you're gonna go shit, yeah,
You're not
What are the
shitting for the
chances?
time you're in there.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
10 minutes. What's the odds?
Now, because imagine like you're taking a shit and a spider just crawls up your butt. I mean, a snake, so it just goes.
When it
That
just
was my
bite you.
fear from snakes on the plane, though.
You're
I
sitting
mean-
on the toilet and the
Where do
snake
you think my
comes up.
phobia came from?
Oh wow.
I mean, ideally, you wouldn't sit there and just let the thing crawl up your ass, would you?
I mean, I would. Sorry, guy, I had to.
Actually,
was
to be
about to
honest, your
say-
phobia is, I don't know how to say this, but like, you won't ever come across a snake. Like,
You
we
don't
come
know
across spiders, innit?
You don't know that.
Yeah, but
Exactly. I come
Gilly, I
across
swear-
spiders every day, but I can handle that. That's why. But a snake, that's
It's good that you're not scared of them, but why are you afraid of something you've never seen in person?
bro. I don't know, fam. I don't know. I watched snakes on the plane when I was young, and that just struck me, fam. It was like after that, it was a GG. Like it was literally a GG.
I hear it, man. I hear it. All right, what are we doing? Who's going kickers? Who's going wallabies?
I'm going with the room, man.
Kickers.
Kickers.
Kickers, Adam?
Kickers. Yeah.
Actually?
Don't even ask me that. That's kickers.
Oh, it's unanimous. Well, this one's unanimous. Last one wasn't unanimous, right?
No,
Nah,
I actually want to be different.
It's
You're going to heaven.
unanimous.
There's no
Well,
difference.
damn.
After you in the last podcast, Gilly, I'm surprised. Had to go at Azim for listening to music, and you want to do bad things? That's crazy.
I want to get rewarded for doing bad. There's a difference, right?
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
but you get rewarded in the
Yeah.
dunya, fam.
You ain't
What?
gonna. Yeah, exactly.
I like, actually,
Nah,
man,
me
you
and
speak.
bro.
Actually, you're speaking some facts out
I'm
here,
just
man.
shocked that Gilly picked that. That's crazy. Wanted to have a go at Azim for listening to music, but he's doing bad things, punching all them. Yeah, that's tough. That man there.
The next one's a juicy
Because
one.
everything's not as it seems.
Next one's a
Alright.
juicy one.
Would you like to know the history of every object you touch, or be able to talk to animals? So like,
This is-
Oh my
When you
gosh,
say
that's
know the
cool.
history, does the knowledge just enter your mind, or do you get like
yeah. So like, you know,
flash?
like, yeah, no. It's like, you know, in them animes where it's like a flash of all the stuff you
Yeah.
can touch.
Oh,
yeah,
a
them
Raven
things,
style flashback.
Yeah. You just like, yeah, Raven style. Yeah, that's a Raven. So you
No,
can
that's
find
annoying, bro. That's gonna piss me
Yeah.
off. Everything you touch is.
Well, ideally,
No,
if you touch an object that you've touched before,
Yeah.
then you
Give myself
already-
whiplash, bruv.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it's any top. I'd say you can choose.
Yeah, no, but it's still you're gonna be touching new stuff every day.
No,
like,
you
if
can
it's
choose
going-
No,
if
you
you want to
can
know
choose
the
to.
knowledge.
Oh, you can choose it.
choose to use
Just
ability?
like you can choose to talk to animals.
That could be cool.
I think that's
That could
the
be
one I
really cool.
choose. That would be so sick. Like,
Imagine you go to a museum.
That's what
yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
not
Yeah,
right,
that's a
literally.
T-Rex.
That changes a whole new meaning to I don't know where your hands have been. Now you do.
Know
Like-
exactly where your hands have been.
that would be so exciting. Like just traveling, just finding different places and just touching these little things, and you'll
Hey,
learn
Adam.
so much.
Whoa, Abdul, calm down,
Adam.
man. Touch me.
Imagine you get a new girlfriend and you check her history.
Oh my god.
It says objects, Gilly. Are you trying to say women are objects?
Oh, here we go. How's this
take
been
it back.
stitched up then?
How
Bro,
did
you
this
just,
get there?
Yeah, literally. This
How?
took a turn. This took another turn.
You were from museums.
The
Yeah,
human
because you
body
said
is an
touching
object.
little things, that's why. And then Azim got aroused, and then it just took a turn for the worse,
Oh,
bro.
brother.
You guys are
Oh, bro.
actual insults.
I'm not lying.
Being
That's
able to
literally what
talk to
happened,
animals, Azim. Actually, can you turn it on and off?
Yeah, you can choose to
bro.
speak
You want to turn on the animal?
Yeah,
Nah, to be honest, if you deep
The
it,
power.
animals
speak-
can give you consent if you speak to them. So
Abdul,
What
what we
is
doing?
going-
Why-
Abdul, kick him out of the podcast.
What the hell
Take
is
him
going
out.
on?
Fire him.
Bloody hell, man.
This is just
It's
going
always
wild.
on Kickers and Wallabees.
yeah, it always is. I can't lie. It always is.
Because
Why
then
control yourself?
Azim's just itching for it because it's like the end of the podcast. He's like, I haven't done anything. There needs to be a
Nah,
pedo.
there's just freedom, bro. There's just freedom.
That's freedom, yeah.
Oh my days.
Realistically, what are you going to use talking to animals for?
You
Nah,
can
but
use
yeah,
so
you
many
can
things.
use it
You
for a
don't,
lot.
you don't want to talk to dogs?
Bro, that's in life Pokemon. Like, that's amazing, bro.
For real.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
crazy.
pretty cool.
I'm
I
pretty
could
sure
settle
there was
my
a prophet
differences
who
with
could
the
do that.
snakes. I could.
Yes,
you know,
Suleiman.
I remember you used to have like bird messengers, I
I think that's the same prophet that there was like books of like magic and stuff that was hidden as well in the temple.
I don't remember the story that well.
The as well with like being Dr. Doolittle or whatever, talking to animals, you could profit off of that in a way that maybe touching objects would be a little bit more difficult, but when you can talk to animals, you can get them to do stuff and make a profit of that.
You would make a very good detective if you could touch objects and see its history.
That's very true.
Very true. Well,
could also
no,
make a
you
lot of
wouldn't. Because
I know
you might
he
not
did
be
it.
able to explain it.
No, but like let's say you find a murder weapon, you
Yeah.
touch that, and you know what happened. You know the object's history. You know who was
Right,
holding
but
it.
it'll be harder
You're
to
gonna need to
explain.
prove that evidence as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't just say, "Oh, I got a power in it."
Yeah, and then you but
You
it
could
could
prove
always
it.
start a lead. Yeah, it could always start a lead. Like,
Yeah.
it's this person. Now you trace it back
Essentially,
from the start.
It would kind of get boring though.
Yeah, I think
because you just
What?
always know the answer.
what touching objects or being a detective.
Being a detective with that power.
Oh, right.
You can do whatever we
I
want.
mean,
with
that's
that
good.
power.
Yeah, you're vibing. 'Cause you
I
can always
think
solve
that's-
crimes. That's good.
That would be a very sick power, in my opinion.
Neither of them are like useful in your day-to-day life.
No.
They're just cool.
They're cool
Well,
to have.
Listen, if I had the other power, the Dr. Dolittle one, I'd be like, yo, spiders, we can be cool. I just don't want to be in the same place as you. Can we just have distance? And if they agree, that'd be sick. But then if they don't agree, I'm pissed and I'm going to be even more traumatized because I
would
know
just
they
threaten
don't agree.
them. Just threaten them. Come next to me and I'll burn you.
They'll leave
You
and
think-
gather up like another 1,000 spiders. to
Literally.
gang up
Bruv,
on
and
you.
especially now that they know I can speak to them, they're going to try and bring all their friends. Nah, that's crazy.
Oh, but now you can direct flies back out the window that they came from.
Yeah, that way. Yeah,
Get out.
right?
That's not-
Yeah, just to your left. Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah, see you later, mate. See you later, Dave.
Steve.
Alright. So what are you picking up, bro?
It's a tough one.
I think I'm going kickers. I think it's the first time I've gone kickers all 3 times in an episode. But
Adam?
definitely going kickers.
Where are you going, Adam?
No. Look, you see how when you said the flies thing, I remember I was thinking of mosquitoes. And you see the video of that guy who's pretending to be a vampire. I was like, I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to finish it off. I know these two know.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
I mean, blood. Oh, gosh.
If you know, you know.
Yeah,
for that one.
I'm doing Wallabees.
Oh, you took that
Wallabees.
animals.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
both. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like, imagine being able to like speak to wolves or like
It would remove your fear from them.
you know, there's
Yeah.
animals that have like that live like, I swear that turtles live over like 200 years or some shit like that. Like, imagine the shit they've seen, fam.
That's
Like,
pretty damn interesting, to be fair.
At the
Like
same
the-
time, would you want to eat anything that's conscious?
Please, yeah, I can't lie, I'd probably go vegetarian, but mine, no.
You'd have to go vegan, bro.
Bro,
Nah, but you don't
That
talk
is
to
fact.
you don't talk
you
to
don't buy
it
your
after
meat.
it's dead.
Dead, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if you visit the farm one time?
What was in the farm?
Oh, that would be depressing.
So you're just gonna
That'd
avoid
be
them.
so bad.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily that you have to visit a farm, but what if you've just been speaking to animals and now you know that you can speak to these things?
Plus, it's a choice for me to want to speak to them or not. Like, I don't have to
Yeah.
go there and listen to their story and ask them
Yeah.
questions. I'll just avoid doing it.
True.
Really? What are you picking? Is he picked? I don't even know if it's been picked.
I don't even know if
Yeah.
it's effective.
Yeah.
Was
No,
he
let me go
in-
last. Let me go
it
last.
was both.
Okay, you go last.
Yeah, it's a tough one as well. I can't lie. Cerise, you got an answer?
I think wallabies, because like I guess it'd be cool, obviously, to talk to my pet, but at the same time, it would be quite helpful as well. Like you could work in a vet. I don't know why
A
you're
lizard,
laughing.
a lizard would be like, I
Yeah,
fucking
but
hate you. Actually,
He
let
probably
me
like
go.
barks
Let
and
me go.
stuff. Like,
Let me go.
this guy.
I don't want to
Um,
be here. I
Where
don't
am I
want to
Yeah,
be
for
here.
real. But
You haven't
Yeah,
slain
be
a
easier.
human.
Who, man?
yeah, that's what he likes to do. To be honest, he likes to go on the glass. In fact, yeah, he's pretty like you can tell what he wants, which is quite kind of cool. But
You don't know what I want.
imagine if he's just like, why didn't you buy me this? Or
Why
something
did you
like
name me Bowser? What the fuck does that even mean?
that. Yeah,
I'm not a boy, I'm a girl.
for real. But yeah, it'd be easier to like go to a vet and just help them, like just say where the animal is like in pain and stuff. And I think that would be a lot easier than the path of like a detective, because how do you even like sometimes there might be no context to the objects that you touch. like you see somebody and then you have to explain who that person is. You don't know who they are, who touched the weapon or something like that. You know. So I feel like it'd be a lot easier.
Neither of them I would use as a job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would never
use
use
it.
it.
I'd
At the end of the day,
entertainment.
I'm not going to change my fucking uni course to become a detective just because I can know what objects have seen. Do you know what I mean?
You could
But,
be
like,
what do you call it, historian or something. Anyway,
It could be a story.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a vet though to use that power. You can literally just
No.
help out and just say like, I know where the animal's hurting and that. Like, I don't think that requires a doctor
you don't have
or
to turn it
anything.
into your career.
Yeah, you don't even have to turn it as a job. But yeah, I would pick Wallabees.
I think I have to go with kickers. I can't lie.
Yeah, I'm a fan of history as well. I'm going kickers as well.
Yeah, I'm going kickers too.
Hey, kickers. Wait, that's a clean sweep, boy. Isn't it?
And that's 4-2.
Kickers won every one.
Yeah, 40.
No, as in kickers won every drop.
Yeah, not everyone. Yeah.
Right. Well,
Niggas
that
lagging.
was a riveting episode. Am I lagging?
Oh, no,
You're good.
You're good. You're good.
That was a good episode of The Last Register. Like I said earlier on, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell us in the comments what you'd like us to talk about, discuss, debate, whether that's a kicker and wallaby argument or just a topic in general. We will see you next week for the last episode of this round, this month. It will be a game show episode. I'll be the host. These lot will have to guess right, and they will get a prize if they win. If they lose, they're just shit losers, aren't they?
Yeah, like you're a shit loser with Spain, innit? Yeah, bro. Come on.
Spain didn't lose, bro. So
no, but you lost when
watch your tongue. Watch your tongue.
You lost when you drew them.
They didn't lose.
You lost when you drew them.
Anyways,
you lost when
that
you
was
drew
The Last Register. Thank you for watching. I've been Abdul.
And we've been Co.
Oh, and we've been Co. We've been Co.
This is... Alright, yeah. Azim Burp. Burp is it?
We